Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around in the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are back with another review of a day at an amusement park, and this time we are talking about this day we just had at Dorney Park. My gosh, it was the most eventful day we've had at Dorney in a while, and it was our first visit back in since June too. So anyway, let's just get right into this. So when we first got into the park, we rode Possessed. And then, we checked up on the new haunt first. And then, after we checked up on the new haunt, we rode Possessed. And then, after Possessed, we rode Steel Force. And then, after Steel Force, we rode Revolution. And, we rode Revolution first, and then went on Steel Force. Isn't that right?
No, I think reverse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, after those two things, we did Thunderhawk. And then after Thunderhawk, we went into Water Park, where we first started with Aqua Racer. And then after Aqua Racer, we headed to Snake Pit. And then after Snake Pit, we headed to Wild Water Rapids. And then after Wild Water Rapids, we headed to Cascade. And after Cascade, we headed to Patriots Plunge. And then after Patriots Plunge, we headed for a reride on Snake Pit. And then after Snake Pit, we called it a day in Wild Water Kingdom because we were gonna ride Thunder Canyon, but the line was too long. So.
Oh, and also lines were really long today in Wild Water Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's like the first time in a while I've seen lines that long.
Oh yeah. So after that, we just called it a day at Wild Water Kingdom. So after that, we headed to Hydra, I think it was, and.
Wave Swinger.
Yeah, Meteor. Wave Swinger.
Yeah, we went to Wave Swinger.
Yeah, and then after Wave Swinger, we had to and after Wave Swinger, we ran into Jabbar, and he saw me barefoot for the first time this year. He was like, "Why? And so, yeah. So anyway, after that, we headed to Meteor. And then after Meteor, we headed to Hydra, and
wait, didn't we do Talon first before all those?
I thought I remember. Oh yeah, we did go on Talon. And then after Talon, we headed to Meteor, and then after Meteor, we headed to Hydra, and then after Hydra, we headed to Tilt-A-Whirl, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then after Tilt-A-Whirl, we headed to Music Express. And then after Music Express, we did Apollo. And then after Apollo, we did Dominator Red, where Jack was there, and he, instead of doing it the proper way, he actually he actually let us get airtime, which was very nice of him. So.
I mean, he still properly did his job, but he didn't staple us, basically.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, don't freak out. So, but he didn't staple us though. So, yeah, so after Dominator Red, we headed to Dominator Green. And then after Dominator Green, we headed to Demon Drop, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then after Demon Drop...
Or Demon Drop, actually, I think we did before Dominator.
Yeah, Demon Drop, actually, we did before Dominator. And then after that, we headed to Zephyr. And then after Zephyr, we headed for a reride on Possessed. And then after the reride on Possessed, we headed to Monster because I had an urge to ride it when the line was long before we got that reride on Possessed. And so after that reride on so after Monster, we headed to Revolution, Steel Force, I think it was. Steel Force.
Yeah, Steel Force.
Steel Force. And then after Steel Force, we headed to Revolution. And then after Revolution, we headed up to get us a ride on Sea Dragon. And then after...
Well, we didn't ride Sea Dragon, remember?
Oh, yeah.
The line was long.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say we were going to ride Sea Dragon, but the line was long. And so we headed up, and we ended up going to the icy stand right next to it because we were in the mood for some sort of treat. And then...
Icy and Wild Water Kingdom's better.
Oh, yeah. Icy and Wild Water Kingdom's better, to be honest. And so after that disappointment, we headed to Enterprise, where so after Enterprise, we headed back for a reride on Hydra, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And then after Hydra, we headed for a reride on Meteor. And then after Meteor, we headed to Dodgem, I think it was.
Yeah, Dodgem. Yeah.
And then after Dodgem, we headed to Talon. And then after Talon, we headed to... actually, we did Kaleidoscope before Dodgem.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Talon.
never mind. Yeah, we did Kaleidoscope. Forgot about that.
And yeah, and then after Talon, we headed to, gosh, what did we do?
After Talon?
Yeah.
I think... Hold on. I think we might have walked down to... Is that when we walked down to Scrambler? Or...
I think it may have been, actually.
Oh, wait, hold on. Or maybe we got the order mixed up a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we might have done... Hold on. Did we do Talon and Dodgem? I think I remember walking from Meteor to Scrambler, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
I think we had it reversed.
Oh, yeah. So, after Meteor, we did Scrambler, and then we did all those other things. Oh, dear. So, anyway, after that, after Talon, we we headed to Hydra. I think it was
Meteor Hydra.
Yeah, Meteor Hydra, and then
then we did Scrambler at one point. Then we went over to Steel Force for a reride.
Yeah.
And then we got a reride again on Possessed.
Yeah.
And then what did we do?
And then we headed for a night ride on Hydra, actually.
Yeah.
And then after Hydra, we headed to Chicken Shack. And then after Chicken Shack, we headed for a night ride on Talon. And after that night ride on Talon, that basically concluded this review of the day at Dorney Park.
Also, I don't know if we mentioned it. We did ride Whip at one point. I don't know if we mentioned it.
Oh, yeah, we didn't mention it, but we did ride Whip at one point. So that basically concludes this. Oh, yeah, we did Whip before Sea Dragons. Or
before the Icy stand.
Oh, yeah. We did Whip before the Icy stand. So after that basically so this time it really concludes our visit to Dorney Park. So based to conclusion, this review, this day at Dorney Park was jam-packed, and so jam-packed that we forgot parts of this review of the day. So yeah, that concludes our review of the day at Dorney Park. So make sure to reply me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more. Coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19, and make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I sell t-shirts, face masks, all the things, so make sure to go check it out. I'll have a link in the description.
Oh, before you end that, shout out to Ann for talking to us at Hydra.
Yeah, shout out to Ann for talking to us at Hydra. And make sure to subscribe if you're new and turn on post notifications so you will not miss a new video, like I said. And give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next.